Thank you for the introduction. I'm a PhD student, which means I read a lot of papers. I usually print them out, but when papers pile up, it becomes unmanageable. My desk simply ran out of space. So I have no choice. I must go digital. But even there, when papers pile up, it becomes unmanageable too, because I cannot see them all at a glance. So I keep asking myself, have I really found every paper? And can I really finish reading all of these? And also, how was this paper related to the one? To solve this problem, I built my own system. This is my system. I will use pen and multi-touch input. So here I can open a paper and flip the page, and also I can highlight the key sentence and leave a note. So I can see all my study traces at a glance. And also, I can open many papers side by side and read them all at once. And also, I can organize the citation links between papers and see everything at a glance. So these days, I actively use this system for my research. I studied tablet interfaces for documentation work. So what you see here is the collection of papers I have been gathering. So I was about to search for paper on pen and touch interaction. So today with you, I collect papers and show you how this system works. So let's find a seed paper. So I draw a paper and write down keywords such as pen. I'm very nervous. Yeah, a pen and touch. So I can search the papers with this keyword from the Google Scholar database. So let's see. I think this paper looks like good seed. The title name is Pen and Touch equals new tools. So this is very famous UIST paper from Microsoft Research. And we don't have time to read all, so let's check out the one key sentence. So this sentence says some study already propose similar interaction, but just from the citation number, we can't know which paper it is. I simply tap this number, we can see the reference list, and touching it for open the reference next to it. So let's check it out. The first one is kind of tabletop interaction. Oh yes. Okay. Second thing is also tabletop interaction. And third one is kind of tablet display. So I place this tablet paper on top and keep the two tabletop paper on below just for reference. And you can see the citation arrow added automatically. So the paper on the left is cited and paper on the right is citing. So let's think about it. This paper was published 15 years ago, so I wonder what follow-up paper came after it. So by drawing paper, and arrow, we can find a paper citing this paper. And also, I want to add keyword. My keyword is tablet. We can filter the research. So let's check it. 3D gauge input. Data visualization, it's close to my field. So let's go. VR, no VR, understanding stylus, terms. This exploration I will collect it. And also I can erase it. And also, let's check this paper. Yeah, I think it is combining pen and touch for authoring chart. I think it is, also similar things. Yeah, so let's find more recent and converging paper. So so far I've drawn one. Draw one arrow, but what if add one more arrow? So we can find the paper which cite both of them. So more paper I connect, the closer the result to my own interest. So let's see. Yeah, I think it is good because the spreadsheet on interactive surface. Yeah, and also we can find some paper cited by these two paper. I can find some foundational theory or technique paper. Let's get it. Okay, I think it is good. and it could be another seed paper. And lastly, I can search paper, bridging oldest one and newest one. So it shows how knowledge has developed it over time. So yeah, I think active link is very famous. Anyway, yeah. So in short time, I gather many papers, but it is feel a bit isolated from others. So there are some hidden link I missed. So just tap the paper. Yeah, we see the citation arrow. So let's select the multiple paper and go to here. And yeah, like this. So I can progressively refine the research landscape during the literature review. So it is my all literature work. So this is the end of the demo, and I show you how I built my system. Why? Yeah. Go next. Yeah, this system was built step by step. I began with simple prototype, and I invited a few researchers and watched them using it for a week. They easily created their own landscape and told us they wanted to keep using it. Next, I wanted to test in real research. So I added study features and desktop version that synced with tablet. And then I invited 12 researchers from 6 different domains. And they used the system in their own environment, on their own device, and their own time. In just 4 weeks, they created 21 unique landscape. And I analyzed the usage log and interview and identified 9 usage patterns. Let me introduce them to you one by one. So participant gathers paper and searches for what they both cited and discovered a paper that becomes the foundation of knowledge. If I compare it to a tree, it resembles the stem that supported a tree. So I named this pattern stem. And participants gather papers, searched for what cited both of them, and discovered papers where many strands of knowledge converge. So it resembles the fruit that shows the result of growth. So I named this pattern fruit. And participants gather papers and searched for what cited one and was cited by another, and discovered a paper that showed how knowledge has developed over time, and it resembles the branch that spread in many directions. So I named this pattern branch. So you've heard about the seed paper, the starting point of literature review. If you identify not only seed paper, but also stem, fruit, branch paper, you can find important paper much faster. We've looked at a pattern about the paper themselves. Now let's turn to pattern about the activities. So participants recorded certain ideas about search first, and later come back to continue their search. They kept their focus, and they didn't lose their thoughts. It resembles spreading fertilizer that helps the tree grow well. So I named this pattern fertilizing. And that was about finding papers, and now look at the pattern about organizing papers. So participants group similar paper together and organize the space with their own rules. So it resembled dividing a garden into zones for different trees. So I named this pattern zoning. And participants find links that between groups they thought were separate. They began to do perspective. They began to use perspective. It resembled grafting branch to create a new variety. So I named this pattern grafting. Participants kept only, it's spoiler, yeah. Participants kept only the flow that mattered and shaped their own story. It resembled pruning branch, also a tree can grow in balance. So I named this pattern pruning. So those 3 patterns were about organizing papers, and last 2 are about the reading papers. So participants move between papers as they read. This sparked new idea. So it resembles new shoots sprouting, signaling fresh growth. So I named this pattern sprouting. And my last pattern, so participants switch tasks at any moment while keeping their context and focus. It resembles tending different parts of garden while switching their task. So I named this pattern switching. So I propose a metaphor, the garden of papers. In this garden, researchers can use visual thinking and spatial memory, so they no longer feel anxious about missing a paper and overwhelmed by the thoughts of reading them all. and frustrate when they cannot see the big picture of the citation relationship. So that is the garden I want to open. So for more details, please refer to the paper. Thank you for listening. I'm glad to take a question. It is my paper. Yeah.
This is a very short question. Thank you for the amazing work. Is it publicly available? I really want to try myself.
Did you come to my booth, demo booth yesterday?
No,
Yeah,
sorry,
unfortunately,
sorry
yeah.
for that.
Anyway, the system is ready, but I want to do startup after graduation, so
Right.
so stay tuned and
Yeah.
wait for a minute.
Yeah, if you need
Wait for
participants,
year.
if you need participants, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the great work. I loved it. I will wait for you to release it, I guess.
Thank you.
My question is a little bit simple. How did you integrate the system?
Yeah.
I know, like, you search Google Scholar, but how do you access the papers themselves? Because some papers are paid access.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
how did you do
In
that?
this demo, I already fetched some papers. But if you have some network and license for paper, we can use. You can download the paper through the Google Scholar open resource link, so you can easily get the paper in the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you do a startup, you need to make collabs.
But I
with all of
cannot
them.
pay the license of paper to you. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for.
All right, let's thank our speaker one more time.